And when it comes to numerology, your number is number 62. Do you know what that means? Huh? Do you know what that means? It means slow and steady wins the race. Okay? And it also means that now it's time to make your dreams real, my gorgeous Libra. No matter what is going on in your life, no matter what is happening in your life, this is something that you need to, you must, you have to take very, very seriously indeed. Having said that, at around the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Libra, listen to me very carefully. You have been waiting long enough. You have been patient long enough. It is time to move on with your life. It is time to move forward with your life. There is some kind of obvious sacrifice you are indeed going to need to make. There is an obvious sacrifice you are going to need to make. The moment in time you make this sacrifice, at that moment in time your life is going to beautifully change, because at that moment in time you're also going to find out some kind of crucial information you didn't know before, and this is why you will be able to see things in your life from a completely different perspective, which is ever so important when it comes to moving on, when it comes to moving forward. Okay, so this is why you need to act now. You have to follow your intuition, my gorgeous Libra, because you have got everything you possibly need at this stage of your life to make this sacrifice. Okay. And this in itself, you know, when it comes to you making this sacrifice, my gorgeous Libra, this in itself is going to be such a positive experience, because on one hand, it's going to really instantly, this is instantly going to be beneficial for, you know, your financial situation when it comes to your finances, but it's also like I can see you like still worrying about it. I can still see you worrying about it. Do you know why? Because you making this sacrifice, for example, you will be worrying about it because this is a really big move for you. This is a really brave move for you. This is a really bold move for you, because, you know, when it comes to you making this sacrifice, well, what is this sacrifice all about? What am I even talking about? It's about you making a sacrifice based on the fact that there are some kind of plans you're gonna need to change, or you are going to need to cancel. There are some kind of plans that you've had so far you're gonna need to change, and you're going to need to cancel. If they need to be changed, if they need to be cancelled, they will be leading towards the same thing. You need to carry on after this moment in time in a traditional way. Traditionally, keep things traditional, and you are going to be absolutely fine, my gorgeous Libra, no matter what. This is what I need you to understand. It is ever so important. Just remember, your number this week is 62. Slow and steady wins the race. Now it's time to make your dreams real. And this is exactly what you are doing right now. So when it comes to you making this sacrifice, just remember that you are gonna be doing the right thing indeed. You have got nothing to worry about. If you did not make this sacrifice, you know, then you would have a lot to worry about, because you would be slowed down. This is the time when, again, you are being redirected. This is the time when, again, divine intervention is taking place. This is to do with divine intervention is taking place again. So that's why I need you to be as open-minded as you possibly can. You're also, my gorgeous Libra, at around that particular time when you realize, you know, that you've been patient long enough, when you realize that you've been waiting long enough, when you realize I really want to move on with your life, when you realize, oh, I need to kind of make this sacrifice. At around that time, you're also going to see some kind of an animal, an animal you're going to see, and this in itself, it's going to be very strange what you're going to see and what you're going to come across, because you will feel like this animal, whatever this animal is, you will feel like this animal needs your help, okay? And this in itself, it's really kind of going to bring this sense of responsibility within naturally. But then at the same time, it's so difficult to explain. You will clearly see this and you will clearly understand this as your guidance, like you are doing the right thing. And I know, like, by making this sacrifice, by realizing this, by understanding this, and by becoming aware of this, you know, fortunate omen, you will feel it's good. You will feel it's fortunate. You know, this in itself, it's just gonna be like kind of talking to you, and you will clearly understand what that means and what is happening right now, okay, and what the outcome of this sacrifice is actually going to be. But the only sacrifice that you are making is you are canceling or you're changing your plans. Do you understand me? It's about canceling or it's about changing certain plans that you've had so far that did not work for you no more. And at the beginning, these plans were brilliant, they were okay, but now you just did not have enough progress in your life, and it's time to move on. We have been placed on this earth for a reason. Okay, we are, you know, having a challenge after challenge to deal with in this life, in this world, and it's never ever easy. And this is one of them. This is the moment in time when you need to stand firm, you need to stand strong, and you need to be honest with yourself. You're either going to move forward with your life, or you're either going to stay and wait for your moment. You know, this is all great. This is all great to wait for your moment, but you know, when so many moments passed in between, what are we even waiting for anymore? Sometimes we just need to make that big change. Sometimes we just need to take that big risk. You know, this is not a risk. Divine intervention, it's about to take place. So when I'm on about and banging on about this, like a kind of like a sacrifice you're going to need to make, do you know, there is so much more to it. This is in itself the beginning of a beautiful change. This is going to turn your life around. And I know sacrifices sounds like, oh my God, what am I going to need to do? What am I going to need to sacrifice? It's about canceling or changing certain plans, certain things you were working on, certain things you were focusing on, you did not have enough progress with. And now this is the part of this divine intervention I'm talking about. It's about canceling or changing certain plans, but at the same time, for both of the things, it's going to be the same outcome. You need to keep things traditional, and you are going to stay on the right page. This is what I need you to remember, my gorgeous Libra. Indeed, and this week in particular, make sure that you're drinking lots of water. You're gonna find that ridiculously beneficial. Okay, make sure that you're drinking lots of water. And no, baby, no, I would not recommend to drink tap water whatsoever. And I suppose depends. It depends in which part of the world you live, because in some parts of the world, yes, I'm not going to mention certain ingredients in the water, but you know what I mean. In the certain parts of the world, the water, tap water, it's clear. Tap water, it's okay. Tap water, it's pure. But in most of the parts of this world, the tap water, it's not good, it's not healthy anymore. So that's why I would not recommend you to drink tap water. I would recommend you to drink bottled water, pure water, if you possibly can drink. Do you know? So please try to do this, and you will rejuvenate yourself. You will flush out the toxins out of the system, and you are gonna have so much more energy. I do know, and I do see, and it's so crazy that I can see this, but I do know that your body, your mind, and your spirit is going to require lots of water throughout this week. You know, and you do drink lots of water. If you do drink lots of water throughout this week, you're gonna feel so rejuvenated, and in general, you are going to have so much more energy as well. And also, my gorgeous Libra, I would really strongly suggest you something to boost your immune system. Please, it's just so important at this stage of your life. Something that's going to give you energy, and something that's going to boost your immune system at the same time. And this in itself would be a combination of vitamin D3 and K2, and also at the same time something like organic camu camu, which would be the natural version of vitamin C, opposed to, you know, you taking like something like a synthetic version of vitamin C, which is like, no baby, no. So I would strongly suggest you a natural version of vitamin C, organic camu to take, and also alongside a vitamin D3, natural vitamin D3 without chemicals, without any fillers, and natural K2, which is going to, of course, help with its absorption. Vitamin D3, K2, and organic camu are going to be really beneficial to boost your energy levels, and they're also going to boost your immune system. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor or GP. Only they can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Libra, oh my God, you know, you're going to be very happy with this message that you're actually going to have. You will be very happy with this message that you're actually going to have. My God, there's something really kind of negative happened. You had this negative change in circumstances. Oh, it was a while back. It was a while back. Something came to an abrupt end in your life and left you with some kind of a problem, some kind of issue to kind of deal with, and it's just something that has been going on in your life, and it was left resolved ever since. And maybe you started a certain process already, but there was no progress when it comes to this whatsoever. So this message is going to pleasantly surprise you. You know why? Because you're gonna feel like, thank God, finally progress, you know, finally progress, finally. And you will know that you did the right thing, whatever you did at that time in order to resolve this. It took a while, but you will know that, you know, you set the clear boundaries, and you protected yourself. You also protected your energy, because after this moment in time, thank God, this is not going to be draining your energy. So you're not going to be worrying about this anymore whatsoever. So whatever you did, you're going to feel really pleased with yourself, because now things are going to start becoming resolved in your favor. And also at the same time, you know, this was the right choice to make. So this is going to make you feel really, really good. And also, my gorgeous Libra, at around the midweek, you know that you are going to have this opportunity in order to bring another issue, another difficult problem to an end. At around the midweek, and this is going to come through somebody in your life, some kind of suggestion or something like that, and somebody who is very consistent in your life, somebody who is very gorgeous in your life. They're just going to get in touch with you and give you like some kind of suggestion when it comes to something that you have been so bothered by, something that has been bothering you for a while, and it's like a really difficult personal problem, okay? And you are really going to to not only have a suggestion what to do, but a suggestion to like that you have an opportunity to resolve that problem. There you go. So that person is going to suggest to you and mention to you some kind of opportunity to actually resolve some kind of a problem, some kind of an issue. You see how much is going to be resolved when it comes to this week. This most certainly means that things are about to start working in your favor, because this opportunity that you are going to have to resolve this personal problem, it's like something that really it's going to allow you to follow your vision. This problem did not allow you to follow your vision, to do what you want to do. And I know I'm on about, oh my God, this was problem from ages ago, negative change in circumstances, you know, progress with that. And I'm talking about somebody consistent in your life. It's going to mention to you, suggest to you that you will have an opportunity to deal with a problem that's bothering you now. This is a different problem. And I'm sorry. I know I'm all about a problem, you know, a lot to deal with. But at the same time, this is going to kind of be important to you, because now the first thing that's going to be on your mind as soon as you have this opportunity to resolve this problem, it's going to be one particular thing. Oh, finally, I will be able to follow my vision. Finally. And this is why this is going to be so good. And also, my gorgeous Libra, when it comes to the end of this week, a word of warning here. I need to warn you. You need to be really smart. You know it's going to be some kind of uncomfortable conversation in between you and somebody else. Maybe one person or maybe a group of people. You need to stand firm here again. You need to stand strong, because somebody is going to demand something from you they shouldn't be demanding in the first place. It is immoral. It's unethical. Somebody is going to be demanding something, and you are at that moment in time going to feel like completely helpless. You're going to feel like your hands are tied behind your back. You will be talking to somebody who's so strong and powerful in terms of their energy, and I really pray to God that that person doesn't intimidate you. You have to protect what's yours. And you must not back down, almost like as if somebody is going to try to trick you into something, to take something from you. And I don't mean to be a dark lala whatsoever, but please, this is the time when you need to understand that you need to protect what's yours, okay? And you will know what this is, and you will know what am I talking about here. But sometimes, you know, we have that weak moment. It depends on what we are dealing with exactly at this stage in our life. And especially when we are dealing with somebody who has got such a strong energy, such an intimidating energy, like this person or this group of people is going to have. So I don't want this person or this group of people to catch you in this wrong moment of weakness. And we all have them. We all have them. I don't blame you, do you know what I mean? But I just need you to be alerted, and I need you to be smart, and I need you to not to back down here, my gorgeous Libra, whatsoever. This reading is just so complex, my God, and it's full of warnings, kind of, you know, but it's important. It's important sometimes to go through these things in life, because very soon there is literally a light, this light at the end of the tunnel. You are through all this, you know, walking towards, and this is what you need to remember. And also, you know, there is a reason why you had maybe this is not going to really resonate with everybody, this particular thing that I'm going to say, but you're also going to realization why one particular person has been such a hard work. You are going to have this realization of why this one particular person has been such a hard work, my gorgeous Libra. Somebody not very good. Somebody is about to show their real face. A mask is about to fall. And what's behind there? No, baby, no. Not really nice whatsoever. And you're gonna have to accept this. Somebody is about to show their real face. And there is a lot going to be answered to you at around that time. A lot is going to be obvious. Certain things that you were feeling, certain things that you were knowing, certain things that you were realizing, my gorgeous Libra, when it comes to this person, you know, and you're also going to need to accept this. You're going to need to accept this. The sooner you accept this, the happier and healthier you are going to be. That's the reason why you weren't able to commit to this person. So So most certainly somebody's mask, you know, is gonna fall, and you will be able to see somebody's face. And I do not like this person whatsoever, like, oh my God. And also another thing, you're gonna be so happy at around the end of this week, my gorgeous Libra, as well, because, you know, somebody who means to you so much is going to have like such a big achievement. Somebody who means to you so much is going to have such a big achievement, and this is going to mean a lot to you, a lot to you. You're going to be so proud of this person, but it's also going to give you such an interesting and such a random idea. What do you want to try? What do you want to explore? Or with other words, you know, what do you want to do next? So now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be your tarot card of the week. I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to see what is going to be your tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Libra. Well, there you go. You're going to make such a beautiful discovery before the end of this week. You need to stay firm. You need to stay strong. This all makes sense. Absolute perfect sense to me. You are going to make such a beautiful discovery at around the end of this week. Oh my God, it is a lot to do with everything you have done your whole life, but it's also to do with you adding an element of something completely different, something completely brand new, something that's going to change everything, something that's going to change your whole life. This is about to open a brand new door to you. When it comes to you, you know, attracting, after this moment in time, as long as you take this seriously, you're going to start attracting the right people and the right situations into your life. Your energy is going to become so different, but so special, shall I say. So I really need you to be as open-minded with this as much as you possibly can, because this is going to bring a really interesting readjustment into your life. But it's going to happen in such a random way. Oh my God. And when things happen so random, they are always the best. We don't have time to think about them. We don't have time to prepare. We respond so beautifully, so organically. And I do know that this is something which is really going to interest you, like instantly. And very soon, within the next few days, you will know exactly why. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.